Hello and welcome back to episode 4. I should probably stop saying the episode number because I'm gonna fucking lose it. But like episode 4 of the Road to Funded series, this episode is just a little weekend recap of June 2nd through the 6th. So, first week of June. Just get right into it. So, I took 2 trades. I only journaled 1 because the second one was just stupid. I didn't even want to think about it. And also, this is paper money, so it's not too big of a deal, but I did learn a lesson from it. But I took 2 losses, one on Monday, and I took a stupid trade on Tuesday. Just a really, really bad trade. And then, here's the thing is that we really didn't have much manipulation on the weekly profile. Like, we kind of came down on Monday. I guess we came into this 4-hour for value gap, but I would have wanted to see us go lower. Like, there's this little 4-hour for value gap that we come into, and then we push off of, and there's not much generated liquidity up here. Like, it's just a straight up and down move. There's not much generated liquidity. It just doesn't look too clean to me. But I was bearish coming into the week. I wanted to see us respect this 4-hour imbalance, and that was just the wrong move. Just silly of me to think that. This was clearly bullish, but I wanted to see more type of manipulation, and we just didn't get that. And then Tuesday, I was clearly bullish. We had made a move up, and we were generating buy-side liquidity, but we didn't really retrace to equilibrium. Didn't have SMT. Didn't really have a clean turtle soup or anything. And we swept that high. The internal buy model we completed at pretty much before market open, actually. We already swept out that high. So no trade to take there. Maybe a long on Monday, but not really anything. And then I don't see anything on Wednesday. We didn't sweep this low. If we swept this swing low, maybe a long is in play, but I don't see anything. And then the only thing I really see is maybe a short on Thursday, but just not the cleanest week of price action overall. So I really didn't see much opportunity within this week. I should have just been patient and taken no trades, honestly, but I'm okay with it. I'm still learning. I'm going to be better. So this is what I wanted to see coming into the weekend. There's no way we're going to do this much volatility within the week. That is just a little ambitious for me to look for price to do. Big takeaways from this week is me being able to do nothing. When there's nothing clear for me to trade, I do nothing. Until it's fucking obvious, I need to do nothing. Too much of the time I'm sitting there not knowing where price wants to go, and instead of being patient, I'll start to draw out for value gaps, I'll draw out liquidity, and just force my own bias upon the market, and just do stupid things that are bad trades, bad habits, just because I want to take trades. And that's not at all how I should treat this. I should be able to look at the chart with no drawings at all and understand what price wants to do. I should be able to even just trade with no drawings at all on the chart. But yeah, I need to be able to not do anything when I don't know what price is doing. I need to wait until I understand what price wants to do and then see if there's an opportunity for me to get into the market. Another thing is taking away pressure from my trading. So I think the biggest thing that's been holding me back in my trading has been putting too much pressure on day trading, making me financially free, letting me drop out of school, providing for my bills and getting me the things I want to buy. I want to have money to not worry about money. And I don't really have a super stable, good source of income. and it's just putting way too much pressure on my trading. Like, I've put in the hours in the charts already. I don't need to be putting any more 10-hour days, 8-hour days on the charts anymore. I've already done all that work. I know what I'm looking for. I know how the markets move. I just need to be patient and take away pressure of me sitting at the market and being able to not do anything. Like I said, I think just I had the wrong mindset coming into trading, which of course, I'm not mad about any of that. I knew this was gonna be a long journey, and there's always room for improvement. I'm never gonna master this. I'm always just gonna continue to get better, and that's the mindset you need to have when coming into trading. So I'm gonna stop trying to force trading to be my financial savior, to get me out of situations that I'm in that I want to be better. And trading can do that for me, but I can't just force it. Like, I will never be successful doing that with my trading. Also, using the 1 hour time frame. Like, the 1 hour time frame just makes so much sense looking at it. It shows the weekly profile so clear. You can see big imbalances in price. You can see clear manipulation on the 1 hour time frame. It's just so clean that I need to be using the 1 hour time frame much. Like, my trade ideas should be on the 1 hour time frame, and then I zoom in to the 5 minute, the 15 minute, the 1 minute to actually enter the trade. But like, if we swept this on the hourly, if we sweep this low, this is so clear that we go higher. After we sweep this low, maybe we rebalance to equilibrium. This is a clear open imbalance. There's higher to go. Like, it's just so clear on the 1 hour time frame. I really like looking at the 1 hour time frame. So I want to use that as much as I possibly can. Just keep an eye. My trade ideas should come from the 1 hour time frame, and then zoom in to align the 1 hour time frame with a 5 minute entry, a 15 minute market maker model, stuff like that. Also, I want to try and implement a strategy called dopamine loading. So instead of trying to use willpower throughout the entire day, trying to willpower my way in avoiding artificial stimulation like scrolling on YouTube Shorts, Instagram, watching YouTube videos, all that bullshit artificial dopamine that is super stimulating. Instead of trying to willpower my way through that, I want to just move it to the end of the day. So I get my work done at the start of the day. I do my trading, I do my journaling, I do my back testing. I do all the work that I need to do to start the day. So like, go to the gym as well. So like, when I wake up 5:30 a.m., do my trading, eat low carbohydrate, low dopamine foods, like not super sweet foods, get my protein sources in, and not much carbs, and then do everything I need to do. And then when it's dinner time, okay, maybe I can watch a YouTube video or something, but push it to the end of the day. So I know in my head that, okay, I'm allowed to do this at the end of the day, but I'm not allowed to do it at the start of the day. I have to get my work done first. Because before, I was just like trying to fully stop myself from fully watching any type of content, having any stimulation, and I would just fold, and my brain would just like say, fuck this shit, I'm gonna just scroll on YouTube, and it's just not fun at all. It made me feel like shit. So I'm hoping this will help, because I've tried blockers, putting blockers on my phone, the screen limits. I've tried deleting the apps, and I still find a way around. It's really, really bad. I really want to. I'm really hoping this works, and I'm gonna try really hard. So yeah, gonna try that out. And then for next week, we have CPI. Let me zoom in a little bit. Next week, we have CPI, PPI, and then consumer sentiment. So I'm thinking Monday, Tuesday, we'll probably consolidate Wednesday we'll make Wednesday we'll make a manipulation move. Thursday, Friday we'll get expansion, so consolidation, midweek reversal, probably bullish. Looking on the higher time frame, I mean, this looks clear, right? We have equal highs up here. We've expanded higher. We swept out this liquidity. We had displacement, market structure shift, change in the state of delivery. Now, this past weekly candle closed past this down close candle. So we create an order block right here. Probably going to all-time highs now. It's looking pretty clear. We're going to go back to all-time highs from here. So I'm looking for some type of manipulation. I want to see something. This 4-hour for rally gap, I'd really want to see this swing low. Maybe this swing low. Something in here. I want to see a manipulation. Maybe SMT divergence. Maybe a smart money reversal. And then displacement up. Continuation higher. And maybe next week we expand to all-time highs. Maybe we take another week after that. But I want to see some form of manipulation, reversal, expansion higher. That's all I want to see. It should be pretty clear. I mean, the weekly time frame looks so clear. This is like dead obvious. But yeah, that's all for this little weekend review. Sorry. That's all for this weekend review. Like Tuesday this week, I'm going to post a video on how I trade. I written it out in my journal, and I'll make a video on explaining how I trade. And then later in the week, I'll go over some examples of how I trade. And then, of course, I'll do another weekend recap. But I really want to be slow with this. This series isn't about me trying to build a YouTube community yet. I really, really do want to build a YouTube community later down the line once I do become profitable. But this series is just documenting the process and showing that before, let's say that it's in the future now, I am a profitable trader. You can look back on my channel and see that I actually was in your spot before, an unprofitable trader wanting more, and I was successful. So I'm going to keep posting these. I don't care if nobody watches these. If you're watching this, I really appreciate it. That's super cool. But I doubt anybody's really paying attention to this series and is really like, oh wow, I can't wait for the next episode of the Road to Funded series by LP Trades. But I'm going to keep posting these. So if you're watching this, I hope you did enjoy. But that's all for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.